Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review No Woman, No Try, and this is a new documentary from Amazon Prime, and this is an original documentary from director Victoria H. Rush about women's rugby, and this focuses on a few female rugby players who they interview throughout this hour and 4-minute film about different aspects of the sport, whether it's dealing with like the actual competition, where there's elements of the film that focuses on this one particular team actually competing and those magical moments of like actually winning a championship and getting emotional and having those kinds of connections. So for those sports fans who are watching this, it does have elements like that. But a lot of this is really focusing on commentary on different gender, ethnic, and sexual inequalities that are involved in women's rugby, but also in women's sports in general. And it dealt with COVID. It talked about the aspects of like, hey, women's sports were just thrown away really quickly in terms of the pandemic, and it became a big to-do about saving men's sports during the pandemic. It deals with differences in, they talk about from what they wear while they're playing rugby, and they're forced to wear men's shorts but can't get them to give other kinds of options because that fit more of a woman's body. And you have like pay and attention differences, and one particular player who spoke out about being Muslim and being different and not seeing anybody who's similar to her, and also about rugby being body image equal in terms of, you know, rugby, it's like, it's a tough sport, and a lot of the women are not what are considered like traditional sizes for women, and this gave them an opportunity to be successful at something and not be judged based off of their size, and actually put that to a skill in terms of performing their sport. And this film, you know, it's pretty straightforward. It's these women being interviewed, being passionate about these feelings, and a lot of things getting a spotlight put on them that these conversations really aren't happening. And I think that for like this hour-long documentary, I think there's a lot of perspective to be gained and perspective to be had, and it's interesting in how it plays out. And I think this documentary is worth watching. You know, it's only an hour. It's only an hour to actually dedicate to watching this film, and it's on Amazon Prime, so if you have Prime, it's streaming there for free. And it's the kind of thing where it's like, it allows people who generally don't have a whole lot of public voice out there to express some of the inequalities that they're experiencing, and I think that's a good thing. This isn't a particularly interesting or dynamic type of film from a filmmaking perspective or anything like that, but I think it's a worthwhile experience. But those are my thoughts on No Woman, No Try. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.